Well boys, we did it. We're officially the first erotic, family-friendly Christian YouTube music channel to reach 100 subscribers. I don't know how I've managed to scam my way here, how I've actually managed to convince more than 100 people that I'm actually a competent YouTuber. Honestly guys, I can't thank you enough. I guess now we're on the road to 1,000. Anyway, in today's video we're going to be looking at the 5 signs that show that you're a toxic shitbag in Rocket League. If you enjoyed the video, then why not like and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and any support is greatly appreciated. With that said, let's dive right into the video. If you've ever played even a singular game of Rocket League, you'll know that it's full of toxic players. However, people never stop to think that maybe they're the toxic ones. So today we're going to be looking at the 5 signs that show that you're actually a toxic player. And it doesn't matter if you're some kind of saint or something, you definitely show at least 4 of these 5 signs. And just a disclaimer before the video begins, I'd like to say that I don't condone toxicity of any kind in game, unless they start it first or you think it'll be funny. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. Personally, I don't believe in stereotypes. I think they're offensive and untrue. However, if you're toxic, there is a 100% chance you're in plat or diamond. There are very few things in this world that are made for each other, like Fortnite and AIDS, stepsisters and washing machines, and finally, plats and toxicity. The whole all plats are toxic thing just started off as a meaningless stereotype, but now it's a fundamental law of the game. Frankly, if you're plat and you're not toxic, then you're the weird one, as this is usually the most frustrating rank. This is usually where people decide to actually improve and be good at the game or just become another cause of my mental health issues. Plat and diamond are the most unpredictable ranks. On one hand, we have the clip-hitting MLG sweatlords whose mechanics are on point, has great rotations and shooting. On the other hand, we have you, the open net missing Athena flicking ball chasing plat with the rotational capabilities of a 4-sided object. This disparity in skill is what brings out the toxicity, and since these are the ranks with the highest concentration of players, there's always going to be that teammate who couldn't hit a basic aerial if his life depended on it. So yes, plats are toxic, but 99% of the time, it's for a good reason. Quick chats are the fastest way to communicate with your teammates, and with thousands of possible quick chat configurations, it's really easy to get your point across. However, some of these configurations can actually show that you're a toxic dickweed and that you probably sit down when you pee. First of all, if you don't have the close one quick chat bound, that alone shows that, at the very least, you're a little bit toxic. Offering your teammate that tiny bit of encouragement is probably all they need to try a little bit harder. However, most of us are guilty of instinctively spamming wow or nice shot anytime our teammate misses the ball. From personal experience, flaming your teammate in game isn't gonna make them play any better. I mean, do you think your teammate is just like, wow, my teammate just called me a worthless ball chasing degenerate. You know what? Let me strive to play better, for the both of us. Of course not. He's probably concocting some witty comeback that's bordering on the line of being a bannable statement. So yes, I know there's some winnable games that you lost due to shit teammates and now you're flipping out at the fact that you're somehow the same rank. But remember, there's also a game where you were the shit teammate. This forms a vicious cycle called the god plat shit plat cycle. So next time you have a quote-unquote bad teammate, just remember that he might be on the shit plat side of the cycle. And if you still find yourself being toxic even after all this, I'll leave some links to some anger management classes in the description. I'm guessing some of y'all really need them. With hundreds of cars in the game, it's difficult to determine what your car says about you, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Fennec users are hands down the most toxic group of players in the game. If you look up the word toxic in the dictionary, it's literally just a picture of a Fennec. And no, this is not just me being biased because I'm a Dominus main. Okay, well it kind of is, but still. I swear the pride of some of these Fennec mains is actually incredible. And frankly, I don't know what pride they get from a glorified station wagon. And to any Fennec mains out there, I'm not saying that all Fennec users are toxic. However, if you are a Fennec main, there's a 99% chance that you are toxic. And just to be clear, it's not all Fennecs in general. It's mostly stock Fennec players. Granted, Badmobile users are a close second followed by Stocktain users. But for now, Fennec mains remain on top. So if you happen to see this on your team, you better not miss any open net or else shit is about to go down. This almost goes without saying, but toxic players are never wrong. They miss an open net, lag. They whiff an easy clear, subsequently faking out their teammate. Their teammate should have anticipated a tactical whiff and acted accordingly. And I know that every Rocket League player is guilty of this. You're trying to give your teammate a back pass but you accidentally launch it top bins at 130 kph. We've all been there, it happens to the best of us. In this situation, the appropriate thing to do is to say sorry and try and be better. I'm obviously joking. The only thing you should do is to shift blame to your teammate and tell him he couldn't save a PowerPoint presentation if his life depended on it.
If used enough times, the shifting blame tactic is enough to convince your teammate that he might actually be bad, thus causing him to wanna improve. I swear, sometimes my genius is almost tangible. However, there are sometimes when you can't shift the blame. Say you miss a clear and open net. The logical thing to do would be to apologize and rotate back. However, how can you apologize for something that wasn't your fault? I mean, it's quite obvious that Wish.com servers purposefully increased your ping because they don't want you to destroy people in GC lobbies. So the only thing to do is to leave and uninstall the game because it's quite obvious that the devs are against you and your talent. But Psyonix, on a serious note though, what the actual fuck? Look, I know I'm a generational talent and letting me into the high ranks would be unfair to the pros, but can you try making it look less obvious? The amount of times I've seemingly osmosis through a ball just before I take a shot is actually incredible. My pain and suffering aside though, let me show you a simple life hack you can use to never get blamed for anything ever again. Look, I'm not saying I deserve a Nobel Prize for this discovery, but at least a nomination would do.
And finally, the last sign that shows that you're a toxic shitbag in Rocket League is of course intentionally going AFK. I think I speak for all Rocket League players when I say a teammate intentionally going AFK is probably the most annoying thing in the entire game, especially in a very winnable game. I mean, going AFK because your teammate is being an absolute ass pocket is understandable. I'd be lying if I said I haven't done so myself. However, if you stop playing just because your teammate unintentionally bumped you once, that's what I call a dick move. I swear to God, the number of times I've been in a 2s game easily winning, then accidentally grazed my teammate's car by a singular atom and it's just like, that's it, I've had enough, I'm switching teams. And so now your teammate is busy own goaling and throwing your MMR down the drain. In that brief moment, you just sit there and hope that this kid wanted a PlayStation 5 for his birthday, but instead his parents put him up for adoption. That might sound a bit extreme, but honestly, f*** these guys. On the other hand, however, if you're in a game and you're losing heavily to the point where your teammates have stopped playing, yet you don't want to forfeit, you're probably going to hell. And not like the surface of hell where you can kind of see the new season of Rick and Morty off an Angel's TV or something. No, I mean like the bottom of hell past all the murderers, rapists and vegans. That, however, is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, why not like and subscribe to the channel? It really helps out and it's greatly appreciated. New video comes out on Sundays, so until then, I love your faces and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.